Hi, welcome to Todd's Tips. I'm Todd Barsness, a full-time voiceover talent, and Todd's Tips is a feature of VO Marketing Pro. Now, if you'd like more information about VO Marketing Pro or anything else related to voiceover, just visit our Facebook page, website, or contact us via email. The links are located here. Our audio-visual producer, Demond, always provides these caveats for you so that, along with the fact that I've been in it 14 years, made multiple six figures for 7 years in a row, and don't charge for any coaching that I do. Never charged a cent for coaching. That said, that like Hudson said, those things are supposed to make you go, oh, maybe this guy's maybe he knows what he's talking about. These caveats are to slow you down so you don't just say, well, I've got to do everything Todd does, because I don't want you to do everything I do. There are principles that I think you need to do. Every person needs to do. Every voiceover business person needs to do. But those caveats will help you to be able to say, okay, he's different than I am. His situation is probably different. His experience is different. His lifestyle is different. All these types of things that you just need to take into account.
Okay.
So,
nice.
Enough said.
No,
enough said.
It's good to lay those out for people sometimes. We might have new people watching. So
here is a don't. I don't run my voiceover business according to a lot of rules. I don't run my voiceover business according to a lot of rules. Hudson and I were just talking with a voiceover talent, and I'm not saying at all that he's trying to run his by rules, but I just got on my soapbox a little bit and was talking to him, kind of preaching a little bit about how I hear so many people. I watch, read, I listen to lots of VO coaches, conference leaders, industry experts, so-called successful voice actors. And what I hear is a lot of rules. You got to do this. You can't do that. You better do this. You must do this. You could never do this. All of those rules. Rules, rules, rules. Well, I don't run my business according to rules, especially industry established rules. Because for one thing, I was over $200,000 before I knew there were such rules. I was just busy marketing, doing my work. And then all of a sudden, I got enough, let me finish this. I got enough people, hired enough people, so I had some time to look around and think and watch. And what I'm finding out is there's a lot of rules that I didn't even know about. I didn't know these things, but I had built an over $200,000 and now $300,000 business without all these rules.
So you were just saying that it wasn't $200,000 in total. It was that year, for 1 year, you had made $200,000.
Yeah.
That's up to that point.
Right.
I just want to make sure, because some people might think, oh, well, he made, he's been in the thing for whatever. Did it take him 7-8 years to just make,
No.
$200,000 in voiceover total? No,
It took me 5 years. It took me 5 years, which is something we should talk about. But it took me 5 years to get six figures, $137,000 in 2016. The next 3 years, I eclipsed 200,000, and then the last three, I've been over 300,000. Last year being 331, and so thank you for clarifying, because that's important. Because some people say I have a six-figure business, but that's over a 3-year period, or over it's 18-month period, or whatever.
Yeah, I'm almost there.
Yeah,
right. That's not
that's
bragging or
true.
anything, but I'm not trying to. It's not as impressive, I guess I should say it.
Well, I mean, I don't want to go off on a tangent here, but according to NAVA, National Association of Voice Actors, that is pretty impressive. Sure. If you've made over $40,000 a year, you're in the top 25%. Sure. Anyway, that's for another time. Back to, I don't run my VO business according to a lot of rules. I'm in business to make money. Now, I don't cheat anybody. I'm honest. I try to do work. I do work well, be professional. I don't skimp. A lot of times I don't work for certain clients because of all sorts of reasons. So I'm a little bit picky, but not tremendously. I don't run my voiceover business by rules. I have one rule, and that's I'm in business, and so I need to turn a profit. I'm not playing by anybody's rules. These rules, I found, only undercut and subvert my chance to make money, to turn a profit. There's so many rules out there. Maybe you've heard these, and you need to be aware of these. that these are people that are out there saying, these are the rules. These are the rules. Got to play by the rules. I say, you don't have to. Here are some. You have to train with a reputable coach for at least a year to be a voiceover pro. I'm not saying that's a bad idea. I'm just saying that isn't a rule. Mm-hmm. You can't work on Fiverr or Upwork and be a pro. Say what you want. That's a rule. I don't live by that rule. You have to charge industry standard rates, whatever that is. It's still subjective. No discounting prices. Got to keep the standard up there. That's a rule. You have to use a CRM in marketing. Have to have a CRM. You can't do it on a spreadsheet or Excel, spreadsheet or Word document or just by hand. Can't do that. Got to have a CRM. You must have a contract with every client. You have to have a contract with every client. You must brand your voiceover business. You have to brand it. You have to make sure you have a brand. Again, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. Knock yourself out if you want to have a brand. I don't live by that rule. You must think about the industry as a whole and the VO as a community, voiceover people as a community. In other words, you're part of this larger group, so what you do affects others. I understand that, but how they interpret that, how they apply that, is a rule that I don't want to live by. You must find your niche or money voice to be successful. You have to make sure you find that so that you can be successful. I've never worried about my niche voice. Now, there are some voices that I know people will hire me for more often. So yeah, I'm going to promote that more and stuff. But I never went out there, and I still don't go out there.
And you're not going to limit yourself just to one or two voices.
Exactly. Yep.
If the client likes your voice,
yeah,
why would you shy away from it?
Yeah, I'll be a pirate. That's not I've been a pirate twice in my years. And when I first got that, somebody says, can you do a pirate? And I don't think I could do it. I'm not that great of an actor. I did a pirate and got paid. So
convince them.
Yeah. So many rules. So many rules. So hear me well. I'm not telling you that following the principles that some of these rules are based on or applying some of these rules to your specific situation is bad or wrong-headed. Why would I do that? I'd be a hypocrite because I'd be saying you've got to follow my rules now. In other words, you can't do this. That's my rule, so you can't do it. I'm not saying that. You can do all of those things if it will cause you to be successful, which means if you're in business, you make a profit. You make money. If you don't want to be in business to make money, then don't say you're in business. Mm-hmm. Have it be a hobby. Have it be an outlet. Just say this is money that I just want to plan for my kids' vacation or education or our vacation or whatever. It's put aside money. I don't need to feed my family or pay the bills or anything like that. That's fine. Great. Good. So just don't make these things that I listed or anything else a rule. Just think, evaluate, and apply. That's what I'm doing all the time still to this day. I'm watching, I'm learning, I'm saying, what can I apply? What's wisdom here? What knowledge can I put? And I learn a lot from watching coaches. I learn a lot from watching lots of people. I learn a lot from watching Hudson and vice versa. And so it's not just a one-sided thing for he and I or for anybody else. I don't have all of the knowledge or wisdom in the world, obviously. So I'm watching. But the point is what I'm doing is I'm taking a step back, I'm thinking, I'm evaluating, and then I apply it to my situation. And that's all I'm asking you to do regularly when you watch me.
Thanks a lot for joining me for Todd's Tips. And if you'd like more information about VO Marketing Pro or anything else related to VO, the links are listed here.